Hey everyone, it's Adam here from the Franchise Tag, and I've got my top 5 fantasy waiver wire pickups for week 9. Now, you're probably going to need some decent guys going into this. We've seen some injuries, Kirk Cousins being a big one that went out this week. So, there's lots of guys that are worth having a look at, and you need to pick them up to make sure you've got a chance of winning your week 9 matchup. Now, my number one guy for this week, Jeff Wilson, running back for the Miami Dolphins. Running backs are always difficult. We've had loads go down injured over the season so far. And Jeff Wilson is starting to get more involved in this up-tempo offense. He had 19 snaps against the Patriots last week. He's going to get more involved, as I said. And I kind of feel like, although he's sharing with Salvon Ahmed at the moment, I kind of get the feeling he's probably going to take over that job and be sort of like almost like a 65-35 kind of split with him and Mostert. So I think Wilson is definitely one that you want on your bench at least so that he can sit there, because there's always a chance that another running back is going to go down injured. So he's my number one guy. My number two guy, Jahan Dotson. Dotson has struggled a lot. We were expecting big things from Dotson and it just hasn't happened. However, against the Eagles this weekend, he really picked up, did really, really well. Got 10 targets, 108 yards and 1 touchdown. He's only 50% rostered as well at the moment. So he's definitely one that you can get hold of in a lot of leagues. And although the Commanders might not be the best and might not be the most attacking team at times, it does feel like Dotson can become a central piece in this offense, and that Sam Howell, they're gonna have to start throwing the ball more if they've got any chance of winning games. I think that you're going to find Dotson's going to have a good second half to the season. My number 3 guy, Demario Douglas for New England. Now, a couple of reasons that you're going to want to get a hold of Douglas. 13 targets over the last 2 games. I think that is a definite sign that he is getting more involved. And also, Kendrick Bourne has got injured and is out for the season. He was kind of the number 1 guy. Now it feels like Douglas is probably going to be the number 1 wide receiver on that team. He led the team in snaps. He led the team in routes run as well last week. So I think that is definitely the guy you want. Only 3% rostered as well. This is someone who, if you just need someone on your bench, he's going to have a better second half of the season. Douglas is one that you definitely want to get hold of. The number 4 guy, I mean, this was a shock for most of us, but Will Levis, Tennessee Titans quarterback. He had 4 touchdowns in his first start against the Falcons. I think we were all pretty surprised that he managed to do as well as he did, but he is going to be great for your bench as a QB2. Chances are you've probably already got a QB2, but like I said, Kirk Cousins has gone down. If you need another one, get Will Levis in your team. He's going to do well. It looks like he's going to be the starter from now on. He certainly performed better than what Malik Willis did when he played over here in London. And so I think that Levis is definitely going to be the guy that the Titans are going to focus on for the next few weeks. And then finally, my last guy, Logan Thomas, tight end for the Washington Commanders. He had 6 receptions, 44 yards and the touchdown against the Philadelphia Eagles. 14 targets over the last 2 games. That's the important stat. He's getting picked up by Sam Howell, and he's only 45% rostered, so he's available in quite a lot of leagues. He's not going to be the most exciting pickup to go for. Most tight ends are a bit hit and miss, but this guy, if you can get someone who's getting 14 targets over 2 weeks, he's probably going to do pretty well for you for the rest of the season. So they're my top 5 guys for the waiver wire. Make sure that you keep it with the Franchise Tag, and we've got loads of fantasy stuff coming out for you in the week ahead.